Okay, hello everyone, welcome to game 3 for day 1. We'll be having 3 versus TuI for our round 3 right now. It seems like it'll be a pre-sys first ban, alongside with the fact that we're actually in Chinatown for this game right now. We have TuI Miko GW coming out. I'm surprised it's not Boy, but Miko, if I'm not wrong, Miko GW is a first Axe Boy in CN, so this is going to be very interesting to see. But it seems like from the survivor side we'll be seeing the entomologist and the seer coming out. Why is entomologist? Entomologist is out just for the seer. Generally speaking, just to counter the seer. That's why the not the seer, just to counter the axe boy. That's why the ento is out. That's the only reason why the ento is out. It seems like the next two bans will become the mech and the female dancer. 1 to prevent fast decoding, and 2 to prevent assists like speed boost and slow debuff for the hunter and for the survivors themselves. Because with a female dancer on the field, it's going to be very easy for a female dancer to to dodge the fireballs regardless of what happens on in the map. But it seems like anti-current will be our last ban right here. It's pretty solid bans coming from Miko GW right now. Anti-current being banned simply just means that we all know how anti works. Axeboy pulls as a ball, anti just wings. That's it. Fireball gone. Genuinely, that's genuinely just it for Antiquarian. Which is why Antiquarian is like a very strong container against Axeboys as well, if I'm not wrong. So Antiquarian being banned really does make sense. Also, alongside with the fact that the moment she spins, she moves a bit faster. So she does have more of a more of an advantage to dodge the fire orbs, I guess. Last pick will be the patient right here. I'm assuming that only mercenary will be bringing. Mercenary definitely will be the only one bringing a tide turner for this one, considering the fact that it's still risky for a patient to come in to rescue against an Axeboy. It's 1 fire orb, 1 hit down, so you gotta be very careful right here. Compared to the mercenary, you can tank 2 hits. You can tank 2 hits no problem. You can even tank a terror shock if you want to, but you can't tank a terror shock and a fire orb. So that's the dilemma there for survivors. Patient most likely will be bringing flywheel. Survivors in this game knows that it's going to be an axe boy anyway, so flywheel will be definite to come out from all 3 survivors out here. Miko GW, I guess it's up to him whether he wants to bring out the axe boy first or not. This team in general, I will bring Sculptor. I don't think Sculptor is a bad chase for this team. Maybe against the seer, maybe a little bit harder, considering you can just give owl, and then early game seer looks back at you all the time, just for him to get another owl soon. And then from Miko GW, it seems like our first axe boy will be coming out right here. It's not that much of a bad pick, honestly. It's 2 non-professional teams playing against each other, so this should seem very, quite interesting. Let's see. We've seen how HY and Sada went against each other, but for this one it'll be 3 versus TuI. Onto the area map selection we go. For Axeboy right here, spawning, I would say spawning closer towards one of his trees may be a little bit better, but Axeboy spawning hotel is not such a bad plan as well. Spawning hotel simply just means, honestly, spawns upstairs. It should be able to run down immediately. Seer, being the one who's able to see this hunter for 5 seconds when the match begins, should be able to give out his own location towards entomologist and towards mercenary. But it'll be highly unlikely. Well, Seer definitely could get chased first, but the problem with Seer getting chased first is Seer will be pulling quite a huge distance away from the Axeboy. Axeboy and Seer, we all know how this spawn location goes. You spawn pretty darn far away from the hunter. So Seer has a lot of advantage here and a lot of space here to pull as much distance as possible. Meanwhile, mercenary can stay in the middle and see where the hunters are. So yeah, all in all, this will be a little bit hard for a seer to gain more than a tie in my opinion. But anyways, what is this again? I forgot. Anyway, onto the game we go. Okay then, let's see, onto the game we go. Miko GW coming out from TuI side. This is our first Axe Boy for game 1, first half of Free versus TuI. And then let's see, Seer hasn't pulled that much of a huge distance because Seer didn't actually bring windows, as we said as well early game. Seems like Seer has Flywheel alongside with 2 tie turners and 1 entomologist with a speed boost, which is a little bit more surprising to me. We can also see that Seer has already rotated in towards Hotel right now, but it does seem like entomologist is already coming into with its support, allowing Seer to put a little bit more of a distance right there. But Purple Orb is already rotating around Seer right now, so Seer has to be a little bit more careful right here in how he should be playing. Good news for Seer is he does have Flywheel. So Ali, whoa, that was walked into that one right now. That is some scary situation right there. Seer still has 1 owl though, but the next fire orb is ready in 4 seconds, and Seer wants to rotate away from this area, but leaving the tree area, it's not gonna. Oh, I forgot, I need to check Axe Boy skill description as well. But leaving this area will be allowing the owl to come out, but you still have a purple orb revolving around you, so it doesn't really matter against this Axe Boy who has blink ready. We also know that entomologist has been supporting pretty darn early into the game, so Cyphers isn't really that much enough right now. As you can see, it's currently 80 seconds into the game. The fire orb, didn't flywheel that one properly. Seems like Seer will be going down here with the no damage hit. No, should be able to loop around here a little bit longer. Doesn't get the hit, but that's fine. Doesn't get the hit once again. Axe Boy should be able. You should have gotten him down in 10 seconds earlier, but it seems like it'll be a charge attack here down immediately for the Seer. Because Seer bought an extra 20 seconds, 3 ciphers are done. That's the only reason why Axe Boy is going to tie this game instead of win this game. If Axe Boy chaired this Seer a little bit faster, 20 seconds faster right there, it definitely would have been more than a win for Axe Boy. But now it's up to Axe Boy with his chair camp in order for him to gain more than a tie right here. But at least he's still guaranteed a tie to a certain extent. We can also see that the mercenaries come in, or even a double down. A double down will work here as well. Against the mercy, you shouldn't ask for much. A double down should be really good right now, but it doesn't seem like we got anything right there. Wanting to play a little bit of mind game, hitting there immediately, didn't get the terror shock sally. We can also see that mercy is currently running towards the other direction. They're currently missing 1 full cipher left on the field. No fire orbs ready just yet. Seer has his 2nd owl ready. This is why I don't like Seers. This is why I don't like Seers in general. See what I mean? Any Seer can kite, any Seer can contain, but all Seers can get owls. You can always get a 2nd owl. If you can do this against Gala, then you can do this against anyone else in general, to be honest with you. 2nd owl coming out from Seer right here. At least the good news is Axe Boy is cherrying near the prime cipher right now, which is currently at 65%. The best thing for Axe Boy to do right here is destroy all the pallets and then force the patient to rescue. That's the best thing that the Axe Boy can do right now. Decides to take one of the tree branches or the tree roots there from his own trees. Resentful Road has been placed down. That did not land, sadly, but it probably would be better to force a rescue here. We see entomologist is coming in with a B support right now because the cipher isn't being decoded, but this doesn't really matter because this is a max presence Axe Boy, so that's going to be 1 resentful roll coming out. Another fire orb. Do we have any purple orbs revolving around this guy? We do have 1. Immediate speed boost, Flay will go in, but sadly, Axe Boy's attack animation is a little bit longer than we expected right there. Maybe if you didn't put that in pallet, that definitely would have worked. But here, as you can see, Ento Cypher is the last cipher right now. There's no way that, I mean, there's a chance for Axe Boy to reach towards Entomologist, but also I guess it's just the biggest problem with the fact that the last cipher is at 65% and Ento's at full health, so chasing after Ento isn't going to be that much of a great idea, to be honest with you. Destroying the trees right there, Entomologist will not have any orbs revolving around her for the next 20 seconds, as we can see here. We can also see that Patient is also going towards a cipher right now. Never mind, the other 2 are currently grouping up and trying to heal each other, opening an extra new cipher right now, as we can see. Patient already touching the cipher in Hotel alongside with Mercenary following right behind him. Entomologist here should be able to contain for quite a bit of time. Does Axe Boy have teleport? I did not. I should really look at the Hunter Persona trait at the start of the game. But it seems like Shen is currently nearby as well. The problem with chasing after Entomologist is, yes, of course you can chase after her, but she's going to continue for at least 60 seconds now, considering how like you need to 2-hit her bees. And it's an Ento, so she's not allowing you to 2-hit her bees. Worst comes to worst, you have the Fire Orb and then a normal hit that bee, but That simply just allows Ento to contain for a long time though, which is the biggest problem right now. We do see that Patient has been fully healed up instead of the Mercenary. I guess it's because they want to leave Mercenary at full health for endgame perhaps, because it's better for him to come in at full health to rescue, but I don't think they're going to do that. That's a bit too risky, so what they most likely is planning to do right now is allowing the Mercy to be at full health, so then he can body block whoever is running towards the gate. But once again, this is an Axe Boy, so unless you dodge the fire balls beforehand, that's very nice. He did an immediate hit down. Wow. But the other Cypher is almost primed though. 10 seconds left until the next resentful road. This dungeon, no, basement is not nearby. I said dungeon for some odd reason. But basement is not nearby, so that's not a good thing. If basement is nearby, then there's definitely a chance for Axe Boy to turn this game around into more than a tie. But sadly isn't enough. Sadly, this wasn't enough. We can also see coming in for the rescue, there's no fire orbs, and Entomologist does have a speed boost though, so this is going to be a little bit more painful, right? He gets a hit and then pops! Oh no, oh no. Entomologist, second time on chair. We also do see that Mercenary is running towards the other gate right now. Axe Boy does know this as well, because this Mercenary popped near that other exit gate, which is the biggest problem right now. At least Patience still has 2 hooks, but Axe Boy here needs to be very careful with how he plays, because he needs to go and look for the Mercy. Needs to stall for enough time so Mercy can't open that gate. Mercenary, hits! Get the hit right there. Can Patient come in? Patient is currently dashing in right now, but you can't just leave the Mercenary. That's a very, oh my lord, that's a great fire orb right there. Now then, needs to find the other 2, but it seems like wanting to share the Mercenary first, that's not such a bad plan. That is not such a bad plan, considering the fact that one of them has to reach dungeon, the other one has to go towards the other gate to open the gate. We can also see that Patient is already in middle right now, and there's no fire orbs currently surrounding the Patient, thankfully. Now, Axe Boy running close towards the hotel right now, wishing to see someone, but there's no Tinnitus coming out. Sadly, it seems, does Patient want to come in? Does Patient want to come in? Does this Axe Boy have, no, does this Axe Boy have teleport? If this Axe Boy has teleport, then it's probably better, but it seems like Patient is running straight towards the other gate. No, not the other gate. He's running towards the back right now, but dungeon's not a restaurant though. But at least we know that Patient is trying to wait out the detention right here. It's a guaranteed tie for Axe Boy right here. It's just a little bit of a bummer. The gates are open. It seems like Patient will be waiting at the dungeon. Most likely will be waiting at the dungeon right here, as we can see as well. 20 seconds left on teleport. No, not on teleport. On detention. It's a little bit unfortunate. It's a little bit unfortunate that Axe Boy ran the other way instead of going straight towards the middle of first to look for the Tinnitus right now. Teleporting immediately towards the other gate. It seems like Entomologist is currently out, and Patient is at the other side of the map. Mercy is... oh, Crows has popped. So I guess... wait! What? Oh wait, no, sorry, I forgot, the tension's over. Never mind, moving on to second half. Okay, second half we go. Priestess first battle alongside with our Seer and Anti-Current first 2 picks. Seer and Anti-Current, annoying as hell. Honestly, still very annoying in this date and time. For TuI side, Fulan and Juqin. Next 2 bands are Female Dancer and a Patient. It's not too bad, I guess. The next 2 best bands really are those 2. Considering the fact that we did see a 2 tie turner coming out from Free Survivor side. But now it's a tie game for both TuI and for both Free. It's not too bad. Both sides are still on an equal footing, unless the survivors manage to aim for a 3-man escape. To be fair with you, getting a tie as a hunter for game 1 is kind of like good enough. It's like good enough. It's really just good enough if you can get a tie for game 1. You also have to consider that if the survivor is a pro team, I mean, like these are like national region. Well, it's not regional teams, but it's just country teams, lol. But here, as you can see, Mac coming out with the last pick, allowing this decoding buff. Well, not the decoding buff, but allowing the accelerated. Not accelerated. No. This is what happens when I come home from work and make a competition. Allowing the survivors to decode a little bit faster right here. Cypher decoding. Oh, I can't talk. But anyways, this team isn't bad. This team guarantees a tie or even aims for more than a win right here. The sad thing is Free cannot run a single hit hunter. If they do decide to run single hit hunters, this is gonna hurt the most. Because what you see here is a Seer that counters single hit, and Anti-Current that's counters single hit. maybe not mech, but once mech deploys all, you don't have map control, so what can you do? Can't do anything. A merc is just a guarantee rescue for you for this game. So at the end of the day, you're kind of questioning yourself how this should be done. But moving on towards the hunter stage right now, let's see who will be out for the camera, who will be out on stage for us to see today. I would say Bonbon is definitely a better choice to pick here. Bonbon is definitely a better choice to pick here against these type of survivors. But for Wilmy, it seems like we'll be coming out with a... Oh no, you know what? Wax Artist actually isn't bad as well, considering Wax Artist can lock ciphers, and Wax Artist does counter the anti-querying as well. It's not too bad then, I guess. But I guess it's once again it's up to the anti-querying. We know how fast anti-querying can cut corners here with her spin. Yeah, with the flu. And then we have Seer as well with that owl. So this will hurt. This will hurt Wax Artist quite a bit if he doesn't chase after Seer first, I guess. Moving on to the game. It's gonna be a bit hard. It's really gonna be a bit hard here. Because like you need to consider the fact that okay, you may be able to go after the Seer and bait the owl out, but I feel like the Seer probably will get a second owl out by the time that he's being rescued already. Now this is quite a surprising spawn location choices from Survivor side. We see her near Hotel Mercy Middle and Mecking Restaurant, alongside with Antiquarian being near Backgate. We do see that Wax Artist decided to spawn in between the other 3 survivors. Now this is a spawn point that we can definitely look forward to, because I'm not sure where Seer actually spawns, but I think he spawns at the very back of one of the buildings. So it's going to be a little bit harder for Wax Artist to actually catch up to him on time, as well as that. Yeah, problem in general with these type of with Seer spawning there is that you spawn so far away. If you just take a window speed buff or just pull distance in general, by the time Hunter catches up to you, you'll have your owl. So there really isn't anything to be worried about, is what I would say, in all honesty. But onto the game we go. This is TuI versus Free for game 1, second half. I am your commentator, Kuroshiro. Let's get into the game now then, shall we? Okay, onto the game we go. It seems like, yeah, they all spawn so far away. They really do all spawn so far away. Seer's already in hotel right now. Should be able to pull that pallet, but decides not to pull that pallet. Pallet. I can't speak. Lol, what an accent. Oh, decides not to pull that pallet right now. Seer jumping down immediately, but it seems like he didn't get mind gamed, thankfully. We can also see that Seer's running already towards the stairs. Shouldn't be able to land any wax here anytime soon. Yeah, I guess this is really just the biggest problem right here for the Hunter in general. It's just with the fact that Seer's not. Wait, does he have speed boost? Where's Seer? Seer does not have any speed boost. He's cutting corners so darn fast. We can see how annoying this is for the wax artists right now, who can't land a single wax because the spawn locations allows the survivors to spawn so far away from the Hunter in general. Then allowing the Seer to go in between the pallets right here. That's an 40% wax currently has been landed on the Seer. At least we're chasing a Seer. That's the good news. The owl already came out right here. 96. I was at 96. We should be able to land. We probably should be waiting for. Oh, we're not gonna wait. I was about to say we should probably wait for the wax to drop and then hit, but it seems like we want to hit instead. And then wax will be slowly but surely dropping down right now. At least we still have blink here for the Seer, but Seer has flywheel. So blinking out immediately right here. It seems like flywheel has not been used just yet. 50 flywheel has been baited out. Very nicely done by Wilmy. We're gonna call him Wilmy. Yeah, Wilmy. Now, 2.5 ciphers done. Anti-querying cipher was done so fast. What? Oh wait, it could be the doll. It could be just a doll. It really could be just a doll. Yeah, Anigura has done 2 ciphers. Never mind. It could be, yeah, it could be just a doll, considering there was a doll outside as well. So 3 survivors decoding out and 1 doll as well. The mercenary with a slow decoding and the mech doll with a fast decoding right now. We can see that mech doll is currently decoding the mercenary cipher right now. Meanwhile, Antiquarian is currently opening the last cipher. We see how fast this is really good. This is really going darn fast. This is going really darn fast, isn't it? Should be able to get the normal rescue right here. Very nicely done. Now then, if we can get the camera angle on here, it probably would be a little bit better. Just so we know how many percentage until the next owl comes out. But on Seer's side, it doesn't look like he's looking back right now. So wanting to pull as far away as possible to not allow the hunter to chair at a convenient rate should be, oh, barely. Definitely could have landed a second hit right there to open phase 2. But with this type of decoding speed, the last cipher is done. The last cipher is the ciphers are done. Wow, I'm surprised. The ciphers are done. This is fast. Mech can just go towards the gate now. That's about it. Ah, and the other gate. No, that cipher has not been locked. That cipher is done. And I see where this is. Wait, why are they both here? Can we just talk about why are they both here? They shouldn't be both here though. They really shouldn't be both here though. Did they not calculate phase 2 properly? Did they not calculate Mac's presence properly? There should be someone by gate. There should be someone by gate at least, but it seems like Mech wants to come into body block for the Seer. I guess that would make sense considering that you want Seer to gain as much owl as possible. Seer currently has 90% owl. Gets the Mech at half owl. I think by this point we can just pop. Seer has owl, so it's okay. But even with owl right here, you need to consider the fact that he needs to use the owl. Owl coming out, very nicely done. Wax artist, this hot wax is over now, and the other gate is 50% open. Wow, this became a 3-man endgame. Wow, we can see why Mech is banned. We can now see why Mech has to be banned regardless of what happens. Wow, this is scary. This is honestly very scary. Seer will be going down here. At least can this teleport make it? I don't think this teleport can make it. All survivors are at gate right now. It's a 3-man escape. Let's congratulate TuI for winning round 1.